Told you I'm
What's
figuring this
crack-a-lacking
shit
out
out.
there?
Oh my goodness.
I got you. It's all
Mm-hmm.
gravy, baby.
Mm-hmm.
What's cracking out there in TSOA land, man? How you guys doing tonight? I send mine to the worthy. Hope everybody's well. What's going on, baby girl? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I figured out how to do the chat from the accounts on a different phone.
Well, we're still learning. We're
We're
still learning, man.
still
That's a good
learning.
thing.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
a good
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
So, it's been a while since I came on here, man, and about 7 days, or we did a shorty a while back, but
Yeah.
we sent ours to the worthy, and you guys know this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And it starts quickly.
There's been quite a few things happening today, actually a whole bunch in a little bit of time, but my buddy got sentenced today, and there was a good article by Nick Gartrell. Check it out in the Mercury News today. Says I'm still standing. I guess that's the title of it. And he got sentenced on a federal racketeering case, man, to life. And he made a statement, a really good statement on all of our behalf on how CDCR tried to turn us against each other and play all this crap amongst us. But check out the article, man. You guys will like it. I'll go into it more later. So, if you like hearing the truth about corruption in CDCR and conditions of solitary confinement, man, share my shit, like it, and spread the word, man. This is how your taxpayer dollars are being wasted. And, going straight to garbage. So, if you guys want to hear the truth, subscribe, man. Let's get this shit around, man. Let's get this shit out there. Right, baby girl?
Yep. Let's get this show rolling. So we got some folks. We got some folks in our audience. We got our lovely Allison.
Allison, what's up, sister? I send my best to you, man. Thank you for all your help. Hope you're feeling well.
We have Ken. He's sending his.
Ken, what's up, brother? I hope you're well, man. Ryan got sentenced today. He said he sends you to you, homeboy. Read that article. Nate Gartrell. Can't miss it. It's a must read. It's a good one. Okay.
And we got Tim.
Tim, what's up, my buddy? Glad you're back, bro. Been worried about you, but now I'm glad to hear from you and everything's well, man. It's definitely a blessing to have you back in the chat room and with us,
Yeah.
I also got to tell you guys, Suki Lewis, KQED update. Was the bomb. Check that shit out, man.
We're not done with our folks yet. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Okay. Grant wants to know if we got any news today. Grant, we got all the news today. Stick around.
Got a lot for you, bud.
And
got
you.
I send mine to you.
YouTube Yarda. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're doing it again. YouTube Yarda Entertainment came. He said he came on the recommendation of Hector. So I hope you find us informative. And
right on, man. Hey, I send mine. Welcome to the channel, coming straight to you from solitary confinement. New folks from state prison, level 4 penitentiary, man. Yeah, we just talk about corruption over here like Hector does, straight up. And I'm talking from the blue side, from a purely activated side, man. Read the articles on us. You'll see.
Yep. Yep. You're sending what do you call them? Icons or whatever, and they're not showing up on here. So I'm sorry if I'm not getting your. I did get the hand wave from YouTube Yarda Entertainment, but I'm not getting those other ones. They're just coming up as blanks. So don't think that I'm not hearing you.
Right. So, yeah, we're still just so you know, we're just learning how to do this stuff. I'm on a tablet in a prison in a concrete box in steel. You know, it's concrete and steel, this box I'm in, and I'm able to talk, you know, my tablet. So that's a good thing, man. You know, and my wife is using a couple cell phones. That's it, man. We keep it like in the gutter, man. We're from the gutter, and we're doing the best we can, man. You know.
Thanks.
But yeah.
Thanks
Check out
to Yarda.
everybody. Go ahead.
No, I was saying no worries and my
ahead.
full blast. So I said thank you. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, everybody check out Suki Lewis KQED update, man. You can't miss it. Read Nate Gartrell's article. That's some good shit right there. Yeah, a lot's happened in the last
All right.
8 hours.
You keep cutting off all our fans. Don't you want to know who's in the house? You want to know who's in the house?
Yeah.
Bro? You sure?
Come on.
Outlaw says Team TSA in the house. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, Outlaw. What's up, my friend? How you doing? I hope you're well, bro. We got a good one coming tonight. Got a real good one, man. Yeah, we got some shit to talk about. We got a special guest coming on here in a little bit. Right, babe?
Yep, hope so, if I can figure this thing out. Oh, yeah, he asked if Brant could repeat. Tim says, can you repeat the info about the article he's talking about? Now that everybody's checked in, well, for now, Brant, I'm going to have to get out of your way so you can tell everybody the good news.
The article? Right?
Yeah, all of it. All of it.
Oh, okay, well.
We got popcorn.
So
We're ready.
Here, man. I'll start with the article. Ronnie read a statement at trial. At sentencing today, as did his attorneys. It was powerful, man. Very powerful. Very enlightening to the public. And he basically told them how they wasted $20 million for absolutely nothing. And he's still standing. And they brought up this alleged charge, this new shit that was on the news about some bullshit alleged attack that they said he did on them. And then the article also said he was cuffed up, got slammed, broke his jaw, broke his back. And here's the funny thing. Well, not the funny thing, but here's the fucked up thing. That same cop that did that was working in here yesterday. Working in the building yesterday. So, imagine that. You know, and I seen him. I got eagle eyes. I don't miss nothing. I seen him. And they know I seen him. So, that's the type of brazen. Obnoxious and brazen and daring. And that's the type of motherfuckers we're dealing with, folks. People that feel they're above the law, feel they can hurt people, and there's no accountability. So that's one of the issues. The article was pretty good, man. It was really enlightening. And Ronnie told Judge Miller, I'm going to be right back in this courtroom on my appeal, you know? And he is. Because she made some major mistakes in the trial, man. She slanted the law so much, denied every fucking motion he filed.
Wow.
Every motion he filed. Every motion. Denied. She slanted the law that much. You know? And so, Ninth Circuit should kick it back. I don't know. That's just what the attorneys are saying. And from what I've read in my history of reading law, that shit's coming right back. So they just wasted $20 million for nothing, and they might have to waste another $20 million for a retrial. That's how crazy it is. And then, so I finally got the final copy for the DRB, folks. I got it today. And I sent it to my lawyers because they're wanting it really bad. It contradicts everything the feds prosecuted me on. Saying one thing on one hand, and on the other hand, something totally contradicts what they're saying on the other hand. And it's pure bullshit. And it goes on to say, and I sent it out already, so I'm just I'm remembering. It goes on to say that CSU in Sacramento says that due to the fact of my violent history in prison and the fact that they alleged I am who I am as a validated member, that I still maintain the power to have people hurt. This is what they said on the DRB document. That I still maintain the power, to have people hurt. But yet, on the other hand, there are safety issues. You cannot have both things. They contradict. And so what they're doing here is they're trying to have their cake in one end and then the other eat it too. Well, it's a contradiction within the same paragraph. And it's fucking bizarre, man. So I sent it to my lawyers. They're going to give it to the feds, and they're going to expose it to the judge. And that is why I took the fucking deal. So I did not have to deal with this corrupt system no more.
Mm-hmm.
This system is corrupt. Here's something I found out that I did not know. I won't say who told me. I won't expose the source. But when I left DRB that day, and I didn't know this, folks, this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. I guess somebody made the statement to DRB. Now, I wasn't there, so let's get this straight. I wasn't there. I had already left out of the room. Somebody made the statement to DRB, and Ron Broomfield, well, you know what you just did, right? You know what you just did, right? And he said, I don't care. He can only get one of you.
Wow.
Now, that is fucking bizarre. I don't know the validity to it because, like I said, I left. But that's how that dude Ron Broomfield is.
Wow.
And that's what they want. That's what they want.
He can only get one of you. So he didn't care if he was sacrificing state workers.
He didn't care. Right. He didn't care. Baby girl, and the thing is, I know how the gossip goes, but the guy that told me that he's been pretty straight up on his shit, and it's checked out pretty well, It's checked out pretty well. And the way he described it was headquarters is the nerve center, and all the prisons... You have 60 seconds remaining. All the prisons report to the nerve center, and the nerve center makes up the decision, and they can override anything they want. So, and that blew me away, man, because that's what they want. That's what they want. They already fucking made it factually impossible. I ever see my mom again if I do go down there, and make it very, very difficult for my wife, and they already took that, and it's like, goddamn people, man, they don't give a fuck about me. Nor my rehabilitation.
They don't give a fuck about anybody. Not the prisoners, and clearly not the staff either. He can only get one of you. Wow.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane that he would say that, man. That's insane. Okay, well, I got to call back, baby girl. I guess it's that time. So I'll call back.
Okay. I guess it is. Right? Yes, Kevin Steele and Valentino. They're listening from above. I hope, heartbreaking. Well, that's why we're here, right? To avenge their evilness. Let's keep this going. Thank you, King Kong. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. I get it. I get that. Okay. So We got a couple comments. King Kong stopped in and said it probably won't be around for a few weeks. So I'm sending a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone. I know what it's like in prison. You don't celebrate, but just respect.
Right on, King Kong. Likewise, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to you and yours, and thank you for joining the conversation, and hope you have a happy holidays, you know. That's from us in here, man. Me and my wife. My wife.
And
DJ
DJ is in the house. He's in the here, and he said that Kevin Steele and Rodriguez Jr. is listening from above.
That's right. You know, DJ, I see him on. Is he live with us? Is he on?
He's not yet, but he can be.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think you go to that link I sent you and click on, and you should be on. I think that's how it works. So that link that I sent you. Outlaw says, "Shout out to all the righteous prison staff who knows there's pawns in that there are pawns in the game too." Yep.
That's right. You know it, man.
On X.
Tell me when,
Chaos sends his Merry Christmas. You got
Chaos. I'll send mine to you, brother.
King Kong apologized about the situation. What they're doing can't be legal, and in the end, the Warriors will win. No, what they're doing is not legal, is it, honey? No.
No, it's not legal. It's so far from legal. I mean, you know, it's. I break the rules, I get in trouble. They break the rules, they cover it up.
Yep.
It took 65 days to get me my final copy, and they got 30 days after the hearing. 30 days, not 65, 30. But it's swept under the rug. I break the rules, I get a shoe term and a new fucking life sentence. That's how that works.
Yeah, but when they break the rules, they get a raise, a promotion, pat on the back, and I don't know, a dirty pucker. I don't know what they're getting, but it's disgusting.
Yeah. It is. It really is, man. You know when you know, like I said from the get-go, the system is corrupt from the top down, from the case, the court case to the correctional side of it. It's just all the way through the whole system is just shot out. And I mean, you got judges and DAs and public pretenders who are stakeholders in the prison system. They have a monetary incentive to botch cases and to destroy lives, to put money in their pockets.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Hey. We got DJ on.
Hey guys.
DJ, how you doing, my friend?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
Can you hear him?
Oh man, yeah, I can hear him. I'm hanging in here, man, doing my best. You know, one foot in front of the other.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that article that came out from Suki Lewis the other day? Did you guys get a chance to look at that?
Oh yeah.
That's all about. That's all.
Well,
that's all about the green wall, guys. That's the green wall in the makings. You know, these all the way to the top and above. You know, it's just the code of silence is so thick there, and the Department of Corrections and Governor Newsom and the Secretary of Corrections, they don't want to do anything about it. They're just, you know, they want to push everything under the carpet. You know, and it's all about the green wall, man. It's all about the green wall. These guys. And it still is in existence, you guys. It's all over the state, especially at CSP-SAC. That's the worst prison where the green wall is.
Yep. Hey, DJ, I like I said, man, I've got 30 years in, so I've lived through that. And you're right, bro. And first of all, I commend you for your work and illuminating the truth. And this call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded. It's highly commendable and it's appreciated from our end of it. And yeah, I wear the blue, but I also walk with honor and integrity, and I will not let them break my spirit nor my soul, man. And I've lived it, and I tell people the green wall is a culture. It's a culture. It's a style, and when you have the power to falsify documents in people's files, and then you got dirty cops going around with these falsified documents, spreading it around, trying to get good people destroyed. On one hand, they call us the most deadliest people in the state of California, and on the other hand, they're playing with lives and playing these types of games. And so, yet I get prosecuted and I get shoe terms when I break the law and I get in trouble, and like you said, it gets swept under the rug for them.
Yep, it's just a game, I mean, I wrote the book over 15 years ago, but it happened to me over 2 decades, and it's still ongoing. It's just it's all over the state, and
and they
nobody
deny
chooses
it.
to do nothing about it.
And they deny it.
The thing is too.
And
Well,
they
the thing
deny
is,
it. Yeah.
well, the thing is too. When Kevin Steele talked to me a couple times before he did what he did. But we were on the phone all the time with Kevin. Called me. He goes, DJ, you know what? You opened up a can of worms. The green wall does exist here at CSP-SAC, and it's all about these cops are dirty, and I'm going to prosecute these cops at my fullest, and I'm not getting no corporation from the warden, no Warden Lynch, nobody, Gina Jones, nobody. I get no corporation.
Right. Before he left the prison, they had me isolated in a JCAT unit, and for a bogus 115 that they concocted in order to try to get the federal death penalty put on me. Because when you're fighting a case like that, further acts of violence is really looked at twice as heavy, 3 times as heavy from the federal prosecution side. So before he left, he came to my cell door about 4:30 in the morning and woke me up, and he said he was gone, right? And he said that he was going to talk with you and my attorneys and go all the way and just try to prosecute these people to the fullest. And it's a shame, man, that good people do good stuff, and then these people here just cover it up, man. And it's like I keep saying this: internal affairs. A lot of people don't understand internal affairs. It's another dynamic within the grasp of CDCR. All these people do is investigate and give to the warden when they find whatever, and the warden would just cover it up. And I've seen it 100 times. And so this whole damn system is corrupt from top down. It really is. And like I said before, it's not the tier cop. It's not the guy that's just doing his job, trying to go home, making a life for his family. It's not that guy. It's the guy that is sitting behind the desk. I guess after they become a captain, they go take these courses, management courses. I don't know, but they just stop caring. They just, the whole thing is monetary. The whole thing is monetary, man.
Well, you know what the thing is the Green Wall, when it started at Salinas Valley State Prison in 2001, it was the ISU unit, the Investigation Service Unit. There were the members of the Green Wall who formed it, and they had the backing of the warden at the time. And it's just like 20 years later, it's happening at CSP-SAC. It started with the investigation unit, and it went all the way to the warden, and the warden covered it up too.
Right. Yep. I told a lot of people think it started in Corcoran. No, it started in Salinas, and I know for a fact because I was in High Desert, and I opened High Desert in '96, and I got shot with that Mini 14 in 1997, and and I distinctly remember it was in Salinas Valley where it started. I know
It
that.
started,
believe it or not, when I was there in 2015 and 2016, they're still there. There's still the culture, everything top down is still there.
It started the Thanksgiving riot in 2001 at Salinas Valley. That's when it started. That's when these guys formed the Green Wall. They had turkey pins. They had tattoos on their bodies, 723. It all started there. You know what? And I had to do what I had to do. I had to, I mean, I took an oath. I took an oath, to protect and to serve. I didn't take an oath to harm inmates and do criminal activity. These guys were a criminal gang, and they still are within the CDCR.
Right.
They still are. And you know what? The thing is
right.
It's been going on and on for 20 years. And when is it going to stop, man? You guys aren't animals. You guys are human beings. We're not above the law.
Right.
And these guys think they're above the law.
Right. Right. Hey, DJ, you're 100% right, man, and I completely agree with everything you said.
The thing is, too, listen to this real quick.
I've had falsified documents put on me. I've had the Green Wall come to me slandering another man, trying to get me to pull the trigger and end his whole career. I've had that happen, man, and I've lived through it, and they're still prevalent in today's prison society, and they have now undercover so-called these undercover yard flies, I call them. They're yard flies that go around spreading their work for them, and they turn a blind eye. For them, and guys like myself and a couple of my friends, we sit here in solitary confinement year after year after year for nothing more than a fabricated prison snitch that appeared out of thin air, and you can't fight a ghost. And
real quick, the other thing is my book's been out since 2009, and just this past year, the Department of Corrections banned my book from going inside the prison. All prisons in California, and now I found out my book cannot go into any institutions in America. They won't allow it to go in because you know why? They can't handle the truth. They cannot handle the truth.
Yeah, right. They can't handle the truth, nor do they want the truth even being put out there. And in fact, they're going to try to kick it under the rug and discredit at every possible corner of the book. Like, you know what they did with Kevin Steele? When he did all that, and I mean, he went to my lawyers, he went to the FBI and the SAC papers and all that stuff. They tried to say he was a J-Cat. That guy was as insane as I am.
He wasn't. He called me. He called me. Got my number. He called me. And talked to me lots of times on the phone. Hey, am I doing the right thing, DJ? Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Keep pushing forward. Hold your head high. You're a military veteran. You've got everybody backing you. I'm backing you, even though I'm out of the Department of Corrections. But you know what? He told me, DJ, the Green Wall is still alive here at CSP-SAC, and they're doing the same things they did at Salinas Valley. And we talked several times. And I got that last call by somebody that Kevin passed away, and he wanted to send me documents that I have, but about what happened to him and everything. So it's just a cult. It's just a culture that needs to be stopped.
Right. Let me call back.
Floor is all yours now, DJ.
I got about 5 minutes, guys, and I have to go. But this is great. I mean, I want to help out as much as I can. So let them know I got about 5 minutes left. Okay.
Okay. Well, every 15 minutes it cuts out. So
no problem.
He's just gonna call back, and you can.
What's up with Ronnie Yondell? Is he fighting his case still?
He's still standing. Oh yeah. He's got a civil case, and he also was sentenced today, and they gave him like 2 lives plus 50 years.
Wow. all because of these guards that assaulted him and beat him up. I mean, that's clearly an excessive use of force in my book.
Well, no, that wasn't even for that. That was, yeah, no, it just added to their story.
Okay.
But what I'm thinking is, the harshness of the set.
Hang up now or stay on the line for additional.
Sorry, guys, pressed the wrong button. I don't like getting blasted by Globalina. Okay, we're back. DJ was asking about Ronnie and it's like his sentencing today. 2 lives at plus 50 years, and he's already doing 65 to life.
Wow.
And here's the kicker: is they said they said they don't know when or if they're going to the federal prison system.
Right. So what they did was that they wasted all this money. They wasted all this money for absolutely nothing. And up and down California now, you got like they got 6 of them now, 6 RICO indictments with about 150 of us from the short corridor in Pelican Bay SHU were hunger strikers. So if that doesn't paint a picture, I don't know what does. I don't know what does. And it's just like I was saying, DJ. This whole system.
Oh, he had to go. He only had 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
He took off. Cool. He said thank you. He could only stay for 5 more minutes, and you weren't letting him talk, so he had to go.
Oh. Okay. Well, hey, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, man. We'll have to do that again, DJ, and I appreciate your time and everybody. That was DJ Monica, man, the one and only, man.
Yep, thank you so much. Yep.
Thank you. Right on, man. Right on. Mm-hmm. That was a good one. But yeah, no, he hit it. You see, I'm telling you, baby girl, and folks, this shit is rampant here. It's rampant. It's rampant. It's rampant.
Sorry.
All right.
So the chat's a buzz, man. We couldn't do it all. The Outlaws thank DJ for coming, and Tim thanked DJ, and Outlaw asked if he could talk about the riot, who was involved. North and South Latinos united against Green Wall. I don't know if he was looking at the chat or not. So, and King Kong says the punishment is the sentence being taken away from your family. These people want to enforce suffering and torture. That's not what justice is about. That's right.
Right. No, exactly, man. Exactly. He knows. He knows that it's still prevalent, man. And, Kevin still knew it. And, there's people here that work here, man. I got this source and another person. They say it, man. And, we see this. We are living this. And what more proof do people need, before something happens? I don't get it. I don't get it, baby girl. I don't get it.
Yep.
It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Mm-hmm. I want to talk a little bit about this thing with Susie Lewis at KQED. Uh-huh. It was a hell of a show, an update that she put on, folks. It really was. And if you listen to Gina Jones, when she's being questioned from IA, she's lying her motherfucking ass off, man. Mm-hmm. Why would Rodriguez go to a lower ranking person, somebody named Strohmeyer, and tell him stuff, but yet not the boss, the head boss, which is Gina Jones? It just don't make no sense to me. And I know who she is very well. She's the one that made them put those desks in over there on that B yard where all that shit happened at, in that day room. She's the one that did all that underneath Lynch. She's the one that did that. And so now she's in Sacramento. She's a bigwig in SAC now. Are you serious? I don't get it, man. But like DJ was saying, that's the culture. That's the green wall culture, folks. That's the green wall culture right there. That is best. As long as they do corrupt shit for them, they get a raise and a promotion. A raise and a promotion. Right?
Yep. Yep. Outlaw says that people are in a trance because they listen to snitch tubers and CDCR's media buddies fake news outlets.
You're damn right, Outlaw. You're damn right, my friend. They listen to them, and what's bizarre is none of that shit is true. Like, it might be a grain of truth to the whole sandbox, right? But and it's just full of shit. And these guys are getting paid from the IGI and OCS as they're getting paid from their donation people. You know, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. It is. It's insane. And it's a shame that society listens to them dudes and their boogeyman stories. It really is. You know, and they'll say, you'll hear these cops or some committee members, the warden or counselors or whoever, they'll talk about policy this, policy that. Policy does not equal practice. It don't. As we've seen with how they kept cracking open my legal mail 5 times in 3 months, 4 months, 5 times. And that only started happening when we exposed their corruption. You know? This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. Yeah, it's
he says, Outlaw says, so it's not true that you ex-SHU cons are multi-millionaire boogeymen. Well,
hey, Outlaw, I wish I was, bro. I'd be going Cadillac to the canteen every month.
Oh my god. No, the only way
driving a Cadillac.
The only way you're gonna get rich in there is when you sue the motherfuckers.
That's it. That's it, baby girl. That's it, man. That's the only way. You know, the only way I see it coming is putting these fuckers under oath, right? All these snitch tubers who run their mouth, these cops who use the snitch tubers, I'm putting them all under oath as soon as I go to trial. You're getting on that stand and you're gonna repeat what you put on the internet about me and my partners. You're gonna get on there and I'm gonna box you in. I'm gonna box you in. We're gonna let the world see your face. We're gonna let the world see your face. That's what I want to do. I want to see if you want to get on that stand and keep it real while you're on the stand, not just on the YouTube camera for ITI and for OCS's agenda. That's what we're gonna do. But hey, man, I want to thank DJ again. It's definitely a pleasure, and I appreciate you coming on here and talking about the Green Wall and confirming my position. Like I've been saying, it's here at New Folsom. It's still here. It's a culture. It's a fucking culture. What that guy did to Ronnie when he slammed him in cuffs, and then that 115, that is the culture. Without that 115, they would have to fire that cop. That 115 is the cover-up. The cover-up is the Green Wall culture. The cover-up is the culture. And you see how Vodka said in Salinas Valley, it all started with IGI and ISU. And those are the black patches. Those are the guys that do the confidential bullshit. That's what I call it, confidential bullshit. So, we got any questions?
Well, Yeah. People are saying that's that outlaw said, yeah, that's what needs to be done. Hell yeah, brother. That's what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Tim said, looking forward to hear them under oath. And Allison said, wow, but that was from before.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah, you were.
Allison, thank you for helping with getting DJ on here, man. That was a pleasure to have him on here, man. It really was. Yeah, it's kind of like I keep telling my wife my tablet is like a millisecond behind, so it's like we're getting cut here and there. But I got to work with what they gave me, so it is what it is. My phone is kind of shitty, but it's a Prussian phone. What do you expect, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Fuck yeah. But yeah, folks, so that's what that final copy said on that DRB. But can you imagine if that dude Broomfield, he said that after I left? That's bizarre, man. That's foul. That's foul. That is foul. Because God knows I only got another chance or two at getting out there, and I'm definitely not gonna fuck it off and come back to a hole, I'm definitely not gonna do that. And that's what he wants me to do. He wants me to do that. I know he does. That's what he wants me to do.
Yeah, Allison said KQED update seeing the injuries Ronnie Price had. Hopefully we do this again. Being able to expose this kind of stuff, And and Grant says, why is Salinas Valley Bee Facility a bad yard for woods?
Bee facility? Well, okay, so at the time when I was there, I didn't know a few things about the yard. It was being hidden from me. And I guess it was a real soft yard. Real soft. Not SNY, but real soft. And so what had happened was, when the yard went down, a few people ran away from me, and my emotions got the better of me, and I got pissed off, and I cussed them out. A couple of these dudes that claimed they had my back and claimed they were, ready to go to the dirt and claim this and claim that, and like my best buddies, allegedly. When the smoke cleared, I looked up and they ran. And yep, I got pissed off, and they heard a few choice words from me. But it wasn't that. Another guy yelled at. It's just that got attributed to me because of a dirty cop, due to the fact of who I am, allegedly, and what I'm about. It would be better coming from me than some little nobody. And that's what they did. And that's on an affidavit and in a declaration as well. So it was easier for them to attribute those words to me, and more powerful coming from me than a little nobody. And because I cussed them dudes out and called them fucking punks and a couple fucking lames, they just spliced it right in there on me. So that's the trip. Yep. And yeah, I cussed them.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I was pissed off because they let that happen. They let this motherfucker come up on me like that. Let me call back, man.
Oh my goodness. Wes Watson types. That's funny. That's funny. I'm not ready to fill in the blanks. Mm-mm.
All right, I'm back. Hello?
Hello, how are you? Outlaw says it sounds like Outlaw says that it sounds like you're around Wes Watson type prisoners, not real convicts.
Yeah, Outlaw, damn right, man. You hit that right on the head, my friend. You hit that right on the head. That's what it was. And I didn't realize it because, you know, I had been in the SHU for so long. I wanted to get there and get my visits and just kick it. But I couldn't even do that, man. I mean, you know, I did the best I could dealing with the tools I had in my toolbox, man. And it was ugly. It was ugly. It was definitely a Wes Watson. Yeah, that's the type of dudes that run that yard. No doubt about it. Straight lanes of paint jobs and a shitload of snitches, man, within my own race, you know, and like 97 or 98% of them are all SOIs now. Yep, that were there when I was there. Let's get that clear. There when I was there. They're all gone. They're all gone. Yep, they're all gone. But yeah, man, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about this shit with these body cameras, right? And what Suki Lewis put on her thing about these body cameras and how, you know, they lose videos and they hide the videos, and I don't know, it was somebody on her show talking about that, baby girl, and they're gonna find a way to get around it. They're gonna always find their little methods and shit like that. So it's up to the people that make them rules and the laws to put shit in place, but they don't want to because it's going to expose their corruption. It's going to expose their corruption. Like when last month, whatever happened with Ronnie at the medical, all of a sudden they forget to turn their body cameras on during the time they use force on him. Hell, that's what they're for. You're supposed to turn your body camera on, you know, so they can make sure everything and every step is met in their policies during the time of use of force. And they did. And they did. They did. And, you know, they always find a way to get around some rule, some law, some policy. They're tricky like that. They are tricky like that. You know, and then the guy that did him, that slammed him when he was cussed up. No charges, no loss of job, no nothing. And he gets to come into work in the same building. Like, really? Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's the type of shit that we're fighting right there, folks. That's the type of shit we're fighting.
So,
right, baby girl?
Yeah, right. So Tim says, I'm still amazed how they had nothing to help you guys transition out of the SHU after so many years. You know, and I'd like to address this. Tim, it has always been my opinion that they would turn exactly the yard they were in into an open yard, or, you know, where they had the day room as a socializing venue, and because they know these personalities, they could adjust so much more faster and easier to being around other people before going out and being around fucking weirdos, which is exactly where they put my husband. Was in with a bunch of weirdos. Well, they weren't all weirdos, but it was like, you know, people he couldn't really relate to. and then put some
Right.
weird rules on him that he can't come out and play except during the time when there was nothing to do. All right, go on.
Yeah, they you know, when they let us out, they just let us out everywhere, and you know, I mean, I thought I was ready for it. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. You know, it was like a twofold type of thing, man. I was, but I wasn't, because of the culture change for me, man. And, you know, the times has changed, and how people change with it, you know, and I wasn't ready for that.
You needed structure, and they refused you any structure till you could deal with it for a year on your own with no coping tools other than your wits.
So imagine taking a guy off the main line when they have 8 tracks, and then bringing him back out when they got cell phones, or fucking those little new radio things. What are they called? MP3 players. So you know, that's how it is. You're like just shocked. You're shell shocked, man. And I wasn't even, you know, them guys that got taken off the line with turn 8 tracks were in the 70s. And, you know, I went to the SHU in, you know, late 99, early 2000. And it was still a shock for me, you know. And then it wasn't a good thing for them to put me right there on that type of yard with a straight up bunch of soft motherfuckers like that. And it just wasn't.
So Outlaw says they only release video footage when it's beneficial to CDCR and to sell the boogeyman illusion, like the staged Pelican Bay riots that IGI started.
Yeah.
I'd like to address that as well. When that incident happened with Brant, it was in a place where visitors were witnessing what happened.
Right.
And there's no cameras there?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Visitors were walking by a fence. There was like this area between buildings. It had just a fence and another fence, and then these visitors going to the visiting room. And it happened while they were going to the visiting room.
Yeah.
This is how I found...
And I distinctly remember I've seen the visitors.
So how is it there's no camera there? Because that would be the ideal place to pass shit. If you really were.
So from the fence to the walkway is about 50 yards. And the job of the tower is not to let nobody walk up on that fence, or he's shooting them. He'll shoot you. You know, and he will shoot the visitors. That's his job. He's not going to let no one walk up on that fence.
No, I understand that. I mean, but my point being is that, I mean, regardless of that, there is a plain open view there. Anything could be like communicated or whatever. I mean, why wouldn't there be a camera there? Is my point.
Well, from my understanding, the dude saying that somebody on the yard even had a cell phone and videotaped the incident, put it on Facebook, and then 3 weeks later we're told to take it down, and we were in the process of getting it. You know, we were in the process of tracking that down. Now, I don't know how all that works. Once you put it on the internet, that's it, I guess. You know, but like, I mean, then when they take it down, I don't know how it works. But yeah, you're right. I'm sure there was some type of video footage, but it's one of those things. If it don't suit their agenda or their smear campaign or their slander, they're damn sure going to try to hide it and make it not seen, right?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah, they sure are. But yeah, man. So you know, it is what it is, folks. We're just gonna keep fighting it. We're gonna keep fighting it, and see what happens. I'm not gonna give up. No way. My baby girl's not gonna give up, and I'm sure y'all are not gonna give up. You know, we can't, man. It's taxpayer dollars are being thrown in the garbage by these people, and it's just enough's enough. Like DJ said, when is it gonna stop? The only time it's gonna stop is when people be held accountable from you guys, the taxpayers. And we see the courts don't give a fuck. The courts don't care, and that's the problem. That's the problem, that it takes the courts to step in and have these people get something right. And, they should want to get it right. They got that rehabilitation attached to their name, right? And it's not that. It's the smoke and mirrors. That R on their tag, on their CDCR, is a joke. It's a fucking joke. And for years, even to this very day, they still know it's a joke. They still know it's a joke. Yep, they sure do, man. But, it's got to stop sooner or later. It's got to stop sooner or later. Did you guys read anything about that high desert CO who was on duty at a Reno hospital and got busted with 14 grams of dope? Baby, you remember that?
What?
You remember that? That guy, that high desert state prison officer was on duty at a Reno hospital and got busted with 14 grams of dope on him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the type of shit right there, man. That's going to happen. And it's more prevalent than people know. That type of shit is more prevalent than people know. And yet, I'm the bad guy.
Yep, Allison's like, what? What?
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to tell you guys, too, my buddy, my friend I talked about in one of my last few videos, Robert Johnson, man, he's in Pelican Bay. So he had his DRB hearing the day after I did my last video, which was Wednesday. So he had it on Thursday. And they did the same thing to him that they did to me. The same exact thing to him as they did to me.
Yep.
And it's very odd that, like, the 2 out of 3 of his things are exactly like 2 out of 3 of mine. And it's these undercover rats on these yards in bed with IGI, the green wall. They're in bed with the green team, and they're giving an inch, and they're getting a foot in return. That's how that is working, man.
Yep.
And it's fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Because they're keeping us bogged down.
Yep.
They're keeping us bogged in, babe.
Yep.
And that's a good guy. He's a hell of a guy. He's got honor and integrity, and all the good character qualities, that a person can have. Never break. He's a good dude, man. And I got nothing but love and respect for him, man. And it's a shame that they catch us up like this and allow the rats to operate. The mice will play while the rats will play while the cat's away.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a shame. That's a shame, baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like you call them knobheads. What you call them, knobheads? Because they'll turn wherever.
Yeah.
They're knobheads. They'll turn wherever. That shit's funny. But what about that shit on that document?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Here, let me call back.
Alrighty. Well, wondering what else he's got on his agenda. I guess we'll find out. Yes. The corruption is just out of control. My dog's getting restless. He gives us exactly 1 hour, and then he's done. He's like, all right, get off the phone. My turn. Oh, poor old man. Poor old man. Hey, Baxter.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right, you're back.
All right, I'm back, baby girl. I'm back, man. Yep, I'm back. So, you got any questions or comments?
No, okay, yeah, no. Outlaw said the court system's a joke. Judges get kickbacks from private prisons to fill them up. And Brant says, in fairness, it was for medicinal use. And I said,
And what?
Medicinal use. The guy with the dope. It was medicinal use. Yeah. Half ounce.
Yeah. Hey, so methamphetamines was medicinal. He was spun to the hub.
And then I said all officers of the court are CDCR stakeholders in response to the court joke. Yeah, no, they have a vested interest in the money that's being generated by the torture of individuals, giving them no hope. I mean, that stuff that was in that DRB was just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
Yeah, I mean, to say that, right, and to say what they did, that, due to them violent past and that they claim I am who I am, I still have the power to order inmates around, do this, to hurt other inmates. It's a contradiction, man. You got this over here, and they clash. And, God damn, and they put it on paper. That's good for me because now I give it to my lawyers. And now they're in trouble. But I still got to fight this crap. I still got to sit in the hole, and they said as soon as I'm done with the case, I'm gone. I'm transferred. I'm done. I'm gone. And that's what they said. My counselor told me that today. And so, and I told him, man, you guys did what you did, and that's when he explained to me what he said to Ron Broomfield when I left. And that's the foul part, man. That's the foul part. Because there ain't no rehabilitation or reform. There is for PCs and SNY. That's it. That's it. It's a two-system thing, like I've been saying all this time. Two-system thing. Yep. Sure is, baby girl. So, what's cracking with you, Outlaw, man? I'm waiting on your next Bombay video, my friend. I know it's gonna be a good one. You do them when you put them. I call them the Hiroshima and Nagasaki videos that you do, because it crushes them. It crushes them, and they don't like it. Them snitch tubers, they don't like that shit. But of course they don't, because it exposes what they're doing.
Right.
We GP, we activated people. We commend you for it, and appreciate your words and your efforts and your support on that, man. Right, baby girl?
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yep. So, but yeah, man, I guess when Ronnie and them got sentenced, his attorney made a statement as well. I want to tell you guys about that. His attorney made a statement. In part, I guess it was something like, due to all the solitary confinement and foul shit the setup CDCR does. You'll have to go read the article. I can't remember exactly what he said, but this case was set up, man. It was slanted from day one. Yeah, the judge made sure of it, I guess. You know, I mean, when she don't grant not one motion and you deny everything, I mean, come on, dude. That's like handicapping a motherfucker like you wouldn't believe. The government has all the resources and all the power, and she's going to handicap us like you wouldn't believe. Keep us in solid. You know, like Bobby Stockton, he was so chained up when he testified, he could hardly raise his right hand to swear under oath. But let the rats come in. They come parading in their best Sunday dress outfits and not cuffed up, and they're chilling and you know, have the best type of conditions and everything. And that's the difference right there, man.
Appearances are everything, aren't they?
Yeah, appearances are everything, man. But let us go testify for our, you know, a friend or somebody that we have relevant information for that helps them. Boy, I seen how Bobby was chained up. I was chained up just the same way. In fact, when I got back from court, my wrists were cut wide open. My wrists were bleeding because of the black box. You know? And they don't give a fuck, no. And that's how they had him get on his stand. For 4 hours sitting on that stand, 8 hours, 9 hours altogether in that black box. You can't piss. It's hard to take a piss and anything when you're sitting in that holding tank in that black box and all the chains, because they don't take them off of you. They leave them on you the whole time you're in court, and in the holding tanks in the back, they call it the bullpen. The bullpen holding tanks. You just sit there with that black box, tighter than fucking everything. Your hands are purple because you got no blood circulation. It's like that. And the fucking rats come in, they parade around like little fairies, you know. Oh, baby girl.
Right.
Fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's shitty. But yeah, that case is coming back on appeal, I'm pretty sure. At least I hope so. You know? So, hell, man. With that said, man, you guys got any questions or comments? We're going to wind this one on down. Wind this one on down, baby girl. Fucking,
Allison says, Nate, it's a detailed article. San Jose
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
San Jose Mercury News. Please read and check out KQED updates on our watch. Tim says, I can't find the article you mentioned by Suki Lewis. Oh, yeah, it's on KQED, Tim. It's, just go to KQED on our watch. And, yeah, it's all right there.
Yeah, I think that one. Yeah, I think that dropped yesterday or day before yesterday. KQED on our watch. Yeah. So, from I also want to tell y'all that unit in Corcoran, it's supposed to be a quasi-solitary, restricted GP mainline. Very, very restricted, and they have another abbreviation to it. So it's not PHU, it's called RIHU, Restricted Interaction Housing Unit. So it's just another lockup unit, is what they call ADSEG and SHU, right? And by what I've been told is they're making that as a version of the RCG program. And the RCG program they shut down or deactivated is what they called it on my DRB finalized report. They deactivated it. And now they've hyphenated that PHU with the RIHU. And it's just all these little acronyms and these abbreviations, it's all solitary confinement. I don't care what they say. whatever face they put on it, whatever abbreviation they put on it, it's all solitary confinement. And they said they will determine who goes there, and they will determine who is deemed the most dangerous within these alleged groups. That's what they said, man. That's their plan. That's their plan to deem who's the most dangerous and to send them to that unit. That's what they said. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So open your eyes, folks. Short corridor, hunger strikers, and our support teams out there, because they're doing it again. Once again, they're going to build another version of the short corridor through safety concerns with that mask on it now, and they're getting around the validation with it. They're like, yeah, you guys are right. We won't validate you and put you in the SHU forever, but we're going to do this now. We're going to do this now, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, man. And I think I said it in one of my short videos, the last 3-minute videos or something I said about it. And yeah, it's definitely here. It's definitely here. So, Buck, man, we got any questions or comments, baby girl? Because we'll wind this one on down, man.
Oh, no. Outlaw says all the documentation used for my next video is going to get sent to 187 News. And I'm going to get it to you and your
This
lawyer.
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Get on, man. That's right, Outlaw. Get on, bro. You know what? It's fucking Christmas time. I hope everybody has a happy holidays, safe holidays, and if you want to send me, I wish you could send me a candy cane, because I definitely would take it. No, I wish, But I could buy one on a commissary. If you want to send me a couple bucks on JPay, I'll damn sure accept it. I'll give me a candy cane on the commissary. But, with that said, folks, I send mine to you guys. Baby girl, we'll cut this one down. Ken, Chaos, Allison, Outlaw, Kim K, man, I appreciate you guys' support. And DJ, good looking out, bro. Maybe next time we'll get a little bit more time. Fuck, it's a pleasure, you guys. And thanks for your support, man. Fuck, baby girl, you got anything to say before we go down?
I just want to thank everybody for showing up, and we love you, and I hope you all show up every time. Outlaw said, this is weird off topic, but has Brant heard of the polar bear party?
I haven't heard of that one, Outlaw, but boy, it's a bad image.
Yeah, no, I think it's
I got a bad image.
About people freezing their asses off for the fun of it on New Year's Day. It's like going into the Arctic waters. It's like, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now, I remember seeing that. You jump into the frozen water, freezing waters, yep. I do remember that. I've heard about that. But I'm wondering if there's something else to it, though. I'm missing, Outlaw. Man.
Yeah, Allison said one episode, and everybody's giving the fist salute. So, thank you, and we hope to have some interesting stuff. Well, no, wait, actually, we're hoping to have boring ass stuff next time because
yeah, man, hit the like button.
It's gotten too much.
And subscribe, man. Share it.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Share our shit. Hit the like button, folks. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, man. Send me a candy cane. Take care, folks. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Stay solid. My best to the worthy you know who you are. Take